To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Welcome to our Disney Parks videos, where we aim to give you tips and how-to guides on what to do before, during and after your trip to the Disney Parks, guiding you from booking your holiday to prepping for it, and also giving you top tips on how to ride your favorite rides and snack on your favorite tasty treats. Follow along with our adventure every month by clicking that subscribe button and the notification bell. This month is all about Walt Disney World dining plans and is it worth it? So let's get to it. So the Disney dining plan has returned to Walt Disney World, and we're going to look into is it worth it. We'll talk about our experiences being in Disney World for 2 weeks, eating in the parks and outside of them, how much we spent and how it would translate for the dining plan. Just a disclaimer first that this is our own personal opinion on it and is based off 2 adults. We're just here to help you understand what the dining plan is and an idea of how much you would spend without it. We'll split it into sections and the timestamps will be in the descriptions and chapters so you can just jump to what you want. First up, let's talk about the dining plan. What is it and what does it entail? The Disney dining plan will be returning to Walt Disney World holidays starting from the 9th of January 2024, but are currently available for booking now. The dining plan is a prepaid service that gives you peace of mind when planning your holiday. Choose from over 200 locations to dine through in Disney resort hotels, theme parks, and selected locations at Disney Springs. How does it work? Your meals and snack credits from the dining plan are loaded onto your Disney Magic Band or card. When paying using your Magic Band or card at the Magic Point, and it will take the credit off your plan. You will then receive a receipt showing your updated meal balance. You don't have to use the daily allowance that day, you can roll them over to the next day or the day after, but any leftover will expire at midnight on the reservation checkout date. Drinks are included with each meal from non-alcoholic drinks such as milkshakes, smoothies, mocktails, sodas, teas, and coffees. However, you could also choose an alcoholic drink of beers, ciders, most wines, and some specialty cocktails. You must be over 21 to drink alcohol and have valid form of identification. This plan is exclusively available to Disney Resort hotel guests only. There are 2 options to choose from, the Disney Quick Service Dining Plan and the Disney Dining Plan. We'll go into those details in a moment. There is an offer on at the moment for up to $2,100 dining and merchandise credit available in Disney's 2024 Early Booker package. However, you cannot use this dining credit to pay for the dining plan, but you can use it in conjunction with the plan. We'll give our recommendations on this towards the end of the video. So what is the Disney Quick Service Dining Plan? This plan is for people on the go who don't want long sit-down meals. Not to say you can't sit down, just not the table service restaurants. Anyways, you just need to order at the counter or register, grab your food, and then find a seat. No dining reservation is required for this. This plan is available for 100 plus locations, and you can find these all on disneyholidays.co.uk. These plans are available for guests aged 3 to 9 for kids, and over 10 will be adult prices. For each day of your holiday, you will have allowances for 2 quick service meals, so any full meal from places like Cosmic Rays, Docker Bay 7, etc. 1 non-alcoholic or alcoholic drink per meal. This must be purchased with your meals. 1 snack or drink. These drinks are in addition to the drinks you have with your meal. Snacks can include things like cheeseburger spring rolls at Magic Kingdom or any of the festival booths offerings during Epcot's 4 main festivals. And each person with the plan will get a resort refillable mug, which will be active to fill up at any Disney hotel across Disney World for the duration of your dining plan. So if you are planning to stay for 1 week at Walt Disney World Resort and take out this plan, you will receive 14 quick service meals, including a drink, 7 snacks or standalone drinks, and 1 refillable resort mug. Let's talk about price. The quick service dining plan is $57.01 per adult per night and $23.83 per child per night, which is including tax. Roughly the cost in pounds equates to £44.84 per adult and £18.55 per child. For a week holiday, then it would come to about £313.88 per adult and £129.85 per child. So it isn't that bad, to be honest. Moving on to the next dining plan, which is cleverly named Disney Dining Plan. This one is recommended for people who want to slow down a little, as it does include a table service meal too. But let's see what it looks like and compare it with the quick service plan. The Disney Dining Plan has 200 plus locations, so it includes the 100 plus quick service locations and added a further 100 plus for the table service options. These plans also are available for guests aged 3 to 9 for kids and 10 and up for adults. So for each day of your holiday, you have allowances for 1 quick service meal, 1 table service meal, which also includes a dessert, 1 non-alcoholic or alcoholic drink per meal, 1 snack or additional drink, and the resort refillable mug. However, just a heads up, fine dining or signature dining requires 2 table service meal credits per person, so could end up having less meals than days available. Also, not all restaurants currently accept dining credits, so check before you make your table reservation. Just for fair comparison, let's see how much you would get for a 1-week stay at Disney World. So potentially you'll receive 7 quick service meals plus 1 drink per meal to go with it, 7 table service meals plus 1 drink per meal to go with it, 7 snacks or additional drinks, and 1 refillable resort mug. Pricing for the Disney Dining Plan is $94.28 per adult per day and $29.69 per child per day. I do love these random cents in the pricing. Again, this is including tax. So roughly in pounds, that would be £73.39 per adult and £23.11 for kids. Not bad at all, really. Just to compare, for a week, it would be around £513.72 per adult and £161.77 per child. So that is just a quick overview of the 2 plans currently available. So next, let's look at what we spent to compare it for you. Then we'll discuss if the plan is worth it or strategies. Looking at what we actually spent first when we were at Disney World in March 2023, just to let you know, we did pay some things on the Magic Band, which was charged to the hotel room, and we didn't download our invoice for a total breakdown. So make sure to do that if you want exact records for your spending. Also, we bought a gift card and loaded it with $100 to spend on Flower and Garden, and bought 2 gift cards at Universal Studios. We're including Universal on here too because we were still staying in Disney and traveling back and forth, but we'll give a better strategy for this in the next section. So here is roughly what our 15 days in Florida looked like. Animal Kingdom was a full day on the Magic Band, so those prices would be in other, but you can see roughly how much is spent in total. Overall, we spent £1,461.90 with 2 of us for 15 days. But what did we have in that? Approximately, we had 40 quick service meals, 10 table service meals, 40 snacks or soft drinks, 5 drinks in ogres, and 2 resort mugs. So it did come to about £48.73 per person per day, which was under what we were expecting. The resort mugs really helped out a lot. So did we do it right? Well, I can answer that, and to me, we did. Even though the dining plans weren't available to us, we would have spent more money this way. But how, I hear you ask, as you spent more than the quick service plan. But in our total, we ate at 5 different table service restaurants, had drinks from Ogre's Cantina, and also food at Universal, which would be extra on top of the Disney dining plan. If you took out the Universal food, we would only spend £42.32 each per day. But then those 3 days we were at Universal, we would have only had 1 meal. Anyways, I'm confusing the matters. So the true question is the Disney dining plan worth it? It is down to personal preference really, as you may be lumped with loads of credits you have not spent and lose out on using. I think it is worth it if you want a table service meal every day, as they can get quite pricey. We paid over £200 for 1 table service meal between us. Also, if you don't want the stress of worrying about how much food is going to cost you out there, the dining plans are ways of preparing ahead of going. The quick service plan is not too bad, to be honest, but I do think you can do it cheaper if you just pay for what you want, but not overindulge. Sometimes Disney do offer dining credit when booking in a Disney resort. You cannot use these to pay for the Disney dining plan, but can use them as an addition. So you could have the quick service plan and then use your dining credit pay for table service meals. Or you can just use your dining credit and then pay for any additions. I know that is what we will do. As in a strategy with Universal and the Disney dining plans, we recommend staying at Universal or nearby for a block and do all Universal first or last and do Disney in a block together. For example, if you're staying for 14 days, I would stay at Universal for 4 days and then Disney for 10 days. If you take out the dining plan that way, you'll only be charged for 10 days instead of 14. With the 4 days at Universal, you'll be spending additional money on top of the plan. Does that make sense? But these are just our recommendations. Every group or family are different and have different preferences. If you'd like us to do a live show where you can ask us questions about this, let us know in the comments below. That's it for this video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and please consider supporting us by joining our membership or hitting that super thanks button. But also please do share with all your friends. But until next time.